Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the boot, looking for his man. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. To the air, it's Flowers. They think, and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Power football with the run. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8. This defense has kept him backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rush is on him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Look out, he's got room. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
And pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Makes it past the marker. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, looking for a man. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Going to swing it on second down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on 1st down from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the 2nd half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Flowers. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Backed up now here, 2nd and long.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll go to the counter play. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Makes the grab. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try it over the left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Kept it loose past the mark. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To give on the counter. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup up a 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Rides the back on the option, the give. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Flowers. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. And now they've lost the ball down here. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the air. It's Flowers. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going to the running game. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Foster. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play throw. Got a man in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. To the air on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foster. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to buy time. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching. And I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.